In this presentation, we're going to discuss what happens when an underlier is below the coupon barrier on its evaluation date. First, it's essential to understand that the goal of an income-oriented structured note is to generate consistent income. They are not designed for growth. Income notes are usually paid monthly or quarterly payments. Most income notes typically have a level of principal protection built in. They are not designed to go up in value like a stock. Let's look at this hypothetical income note. This note has a 24-month duration, a coupon rate of 24% per year, paying 2% per month. The blue, green, and orange dots represent the underliers. This note has a coupon barrier level of 30% and a principal barrier level of 30%, represented by the red line on the graph. However, notice on the graph that there are 6 times when the underlier is at or below the red line. In order for an income note to pay its coupon, all of the underliers, the dots, have to be above the red line, the coupon barrier, on its valuation date. The most ideal scenario is for one or more of the underliers to be below the black line and all of the underliers to be above the red line. This helps to ensure that the note continues to pay its coupon for the duration of the note. But what happens if one of the underliers is at or below the coupon barrier level, the red line, on its valuation date? In this scenario, notice that there are 6 months where the green dot is at or below the red line each month. Because the value of the green dots are either on or below the coupon barrier level on its monthly valuation date, the coupon for that month was not paid. Very important. Missed payments do not equate to principal loss. In this example on month 12, the green dot is back above the red line for the duration of the note, so the note continues to pay out the remainder of its payments. Remember, structured notes are similar to bonds in that they have a maturity date. At maturity, if all of the underliers are above the red line on the final valuation date, then the issuing bank will return 100% of the original principal. Even if one of the underliers, or the dots, is 29% below par value at maturity date, the issuing bank will return 100% of the original principal. This is the principal protection that are built into many notes. However, if one of the underliers is below or at the 30% principal barrier level on the maturity date, let's say it's down 35%, the bank will return 65% of the original principal. This is the only scenario where principal loss could occur. That's why it's important to not overreact to short-term values on your statement. Just keep collecting income. In this example, although the note missed 6 payments, notice that at maturity, because all of the underliers were above the red line, the principal barrier, on the final valuation date, the issuing bank returned 100% of the original principal. So the investors on this hypothetical note would have received 18 out of 24 payments for a total of 36% total return and a full return of principal. In this situation, it's important to pay attention to the underliers as the note comes closer to maturity. A note may miss one or more coupon payments due to underliers performing below the coupon barrier level. Remember, however, that missed coupon payments do not automatically equate to principal loss. The note still may have potential to return full principal at maturity. Closely monitor the note to observe the trends of the underliers as it nears maturity to determine your course of action for this note.